That was fantastic. That was awesome. Well, at least I liked it. If anyone else hated it, thank you for your incredible intellectual input on my guitar playing. Welcome to Bottom of the Barrel, the last place you will ever find yourself sitting and listening to me yammering on about life, the world around us, the sky, the stars, our personal star, which we call the sun, the moon, and everything in between. Thank you for joining us, me, myself, and I, on this glorious Friday. I try to put a show out, once a week. I wasn't home last week. I was in jail. That's right. So for everyone not listening and not caring about my podcast, thank you. I was in jail. I'm not going to go into the details, but today's episode is brought to you by music. Guitar. No specific brand, just guitars. If you have the funds and the audacity, go out and buy yourself a guitar. It's really fun to learn. Your fingers start to hurt after playing for a little while, but that's all part of the experience. The joys of learning how to play. It's just part of life. Music, the world around us, and everything in between. Today's topic is the government, because I know everything about the government since I've been to jail. No, I'd like to talk to today a little bit about corporations and their hold on us. That's right. Google, I'm looking at you. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, and what do you think that you're doing to us, your consumers? We tell you what we want, and you just shove your fist right up our ass, and I don't know where I'm going with that, because you don't work us like a puppet. You have got us by the balls. For my lady viewers, listeners, you've got them by the ovaries. This whole shebang. We are at your mercy, Google, apparently. And there's nothing we can do about it. We can't do a goddamn thing about it. We tell them, hey, we don't want to use your stupid Google Plus. Alright? I barely even use fucking Facebook. What the hell do I need Google Plus for? So I can let everyone know who I know, why I know them, where I know them, how I know them. I don't get it. If there's someone out there who's like, look, Google Plus is on our side, they know what they're doing, Google Plus is revolutionary, and they just want the whole world to know it, let me know, and why. But if you're like most people, myself included, then you don't know why. And this whole YouTube commenting thing is kind of ridiculous, but it doesn't really affect me because I don't really comment on anything anyways, because I really don't give a shit. I don't care what other people think of the video, and I don't care to let people know what I think of the video. And besides, most of the comments aren't even about the goddamn video itself anyways. They're just douchebags in the comment section. But this whole Google, YouTube wanting people to share their personal name, what's that about? Personally, I like the anonymity of not letting people know that what my actual name is. I don't know if I've said my name on here. If I have, well then I guess I'm a hypocrite. But so far, I don't think I have. I've shared a name, but I don't think it was my actual name. I have names that I use to, you know, let people know who I am. Michael Thomas, that's a name that I use sometimes, but it's not my actual name. It's just a name that I use. Shit. I'm getting a phone call. And we're back. I had to take a phone call real quick. It was important, and I decided to do another little number on the guitar every time I turn the microphone back on. And what were we talking about? We were talking about anonymity and YouTube. Google Plus, of course, is asking that its users use their real name, and of course I said that I don't feel like disclosing my name. I go by many different names, but not my actual name. I don't need people knowing my name. They don't need to know my name. Nobody needs to know my name. And it's not just for anonymity, anonymous reasons. There's plenty of reasons to use a name that is not your own. There are plenty of reasons to have a nickname on the internet. For one, forcing people to use their real name, I feel, stifles creativity. When I come up with nicknames for my, online persona, I like to sit down and think about, okay, what should I use as a nickname? What should I use as, it's a way to be creative in your online experience. Like, someone wants to go by the name Excelsior 3000? Sure. That's got some potential. You want to be known as fucking doo-doo wipe? Why not? That is your choice. Don't censor me. Don't stifle my creativity. Don't try to manipulate us, Google. Because after all, that's what they want to do. They want they want to choose they want to make our internet experience for us. They tell us what to watch. They tell us what we're interested in. They tell us what our nickname should be, which is not even a nickname. They want us to use our actual name, and they want us to use Google Plus. Now, as I said earlier, I don't use Google Plus. I don't even use Facebook hardly. I mean, sure, I go on there whenever I get messages, and which is, barely ever anyways. And sure, when I'm on YouTube, I share videos that I want my friends to see on Facebook, and no one ever watches them, but I still do. I share them. And I read feed from, some groups that I'm in on Facebook. It's just something to do. It's not my life. And that's the point I'm trying to get at, is that Google seems to think that the world revolves around them. And we are just pawns in this great big game of life that they can just manipulate and, trick into doing their bidding. So yeah. That is some good, grade A, quality bullshit. Thank you, YouTube, for the opportunity to talk about you on your own channel. On your own website, I mean. Alright. I'm glad I got that out of my system. What are some other corporations that are fucking with our individuality? What else can we talk about? How about Microsoft? You probably know that the new next-gen systems came out recently. I don't know the dates. I don't pay attention. Plus, I was in jail. My friend of mine got the Xbox One. He brought it over and showed it to me and was like, check it out. I'd hook it up, but, I just got it, and there's like a 2-hour update that it needs to do, and I'm not, I want to do that at home, and we ended up playing Rummy. We ended up playing cards and watching YouTube all night, and he only stayed for a couple hours, just a few hours. He came over, we hung out, and talked, and did shit. Some boring stuff. My point is, he got the Xbox, and what I can tell is, at least what I've heard about the Xbox One, is it comes with a camera, and you have to use the camera and have it on at all times. I may be wrong. Alright, this is just hearsay. Xbox is spying on you. Getting what it needs from you to enhance your Xbox experience. They want to know everything about you. If they see you, if it sees you like reading a book, it'll be like, hey, play this game. It's based on that book, or it's a lot like that book. Here's a movie you might like. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just seems like large corporations just want to fucking spy on us and tell us what to do, and it's fucking bullshit. We live in the land of the motherfucking free. Not Landa the stick your finger down my throat and tell me what to fucking say and watch and enjoy. Shit. Who the fuck do they think they are? People tell me what to do? You want to tell me what to watch? You want to tell me what my name should be? How about this? You stay in your corner and I'll stay in mine. How about you wash my damn towels? That is a Pete Holmes reference. This show brought to you by Pete Holmes Show on TBS at 12:30, 12 o'clock, something like that, after Conan. I don't know what time it comes on. I don't watch it when it comes on. I just have it recorded on my DVR. So I watch it the next day, or, you know, a week later like it was when I was in jail. You know, that's what we have DVRs for. It's so that our lives aren't inconvenienced. And that's where TV has it right. They know what we want. They know that it's our choice when to watch something. However, I feel like DVRs are the downfall of fucking cable, though. If you think about it, what pays for cable? Commercials. And when we DVR things, who the fuck watches the commercials when it's recorded? No, you fast forward through that shit. You do. I do. Everyone else does. I mean, that's what you have a DVR for, is to skip the commercials. And don't pretend like it isn't. I'm surprised that they still allow DVRs, with everything else becoming illegal. It's just, I don't like commercials. I feel like commercials, it's not that I don't appreciate commercials and, you know, consumers paying to, you know, pay the hang on. I appreciate that commercials pay for TV, cable, you know, but I don't even really watch that much television. I have Netflix now. And Netflix is really, and maybe Hulu Plus, but I can't afford Hulu Plus too. You know, maybe if we got rid of cable, we'd be able to afford that shit. But I've been having problems with the fucking DirecTV's DVRs seem to be pretty shitty. Because I'll be fast forwarding through the commercial, and then when, you know, the show comes back on, you hit play, and you hit play, and you hit play, and you hit play over and over again, and it just keeps on fast forwarding, and you can see the little blue light on the DVR. It's flashing like it realizes, yeah, you're pushing play, but fuck you. That's what it says when it keeps on fast forwarding, and it's not doing anything. And that's how I feel about corporations. They love to say, fuck you. Oh. That is their number one prerogative in life, is to say fuck you to its consumers. We don't work for you. You work for us. You give us your money, and we can still push you around. Now, I understand corporations like YouTube, they're free. And I understand where people are coming from, and they're like, well, you can't, you know, they're free. They're offering their services to you for free. Understood. But that doesn't give them free range to tell me how to experience their website. If I want to be anonymous, I should have that option. And if I want to comment on people's videos while still being anonymous, I should have that ability. I don't want to have to basically throw myself under the bus. I guess that's kind of a... I mean, it's not really... I don't really have that big of a problem with not being anonymous. It's just the fact that they're forcing us not to be anonymous is what I have a problem with. If they were to be like, hey, look, if you don't want to, if you still want to comment on people's pages and be anonymous, fine. But to some of our viewers, we would like you to use Google Plus. And I don't understand why we have to use Google Plus. They're just trying to get more money out of us, is what it comes down to, because the more people that use their web services, the more money they get. So they're trying to force us to use their services so that they can get more money. That, to me, is bullshit. It's a scam. It's not like they don't make enough money as it is. People use their Google Chrome. I don't know if they make money from people using Google Chrome. They have people use their email. I know I use Gmail. I don't use Yahoo Mail or Hotmail or whatever else there is. I don't use any of them. I use Google for everything. I still use the Google search bar. I like how Google has their homepage. Today is nothing. It's just the regular Google, it looks like. But, you know, sometimes they throw out... I think yesterday was a day. They have certain days they show... You know, like today is someone's birthday, someone, you know, famous. Today is, you know, they do something probably for Thanksgiving. They'll probably do that. I don't even know when Thanksgiving is. I think it's on a Thursday. Probably this Thursday. So, yeah. I like their search bar. I've never used Bing. Honestly, who the fuck uses Bing? I'm sure there's people out there who use Bing. But I did the whole Bing Google challenge, and I got Google every time. Every time I took the, you know what I'm talking about. Bing versus Google, and I preferred Google. I don't like Bing. But maybe Bing will take over and everyone will start using Bing instead of Google. Does Bing have a that's what we need. I've been really wanting a different video site. I'm sick of using YouTube. And I'm sure everyone else is too. Everyone hates YouTube nowadays. And so do I. Because they're making all these changes that nobody wants. We don't want to use Google Plus. We don't want to use our real name. We don't want you to tell us what we can and cannot say. Don't censor us. Stop being so fucking arrogant, YouTube. That's all we ask. Stop getting so full of yourself. YouTube used to be this great place for people to connect, for people to get together, have a good time, watch videos, laugh, be serious, be merry, be jolly. All this great stuff can happen. You could have had yourself a fantastic experience on YouTube. And now they're laying down the law. They're putting their foot down. And they're saying, well, times are changing. Time to get with the program. I swear, corporations like Google, I think they're working for the government, personally. They want to share everything that we do. They want everyone to know everything that we watch, everything we look up, everything we think, we do, we say. All of our personal lives, they want it just out there. And maybe they're making the internet a safer place, but they're making it at the same time a more impersonal place. They're screwing our lives. Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. They're telling us what to think, where to go, what to do, how to do it. You just can't. You can't do stuff like that. But I digress. I still use YouTube. I still use the DVR. There's nothing we can do about it. Corporations will do whatever they want, and there's nothing we can do about it. You could sign a petition. They don't care. Petitions don't mean shit. If they cared of our opinion, they would have asked for it instead of just switching over. They would have made it, you could try this out, and if you like it, we'll change it over. But if you don't, if no one likes it, then we won't. But that's not how they did it. They just changed it, and they expected us to accept it. We are not. Well, I guess we are. We are YouTube's bitch. We are a bitch to the corporation. That's what we are. Don't like it? Well, that's too bad. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of people. It doesn't matter it probably wouldn't even matter if everybody stood up and said no. They would still keep fucking us. Google is raping us. YouTube is raping us. Corporations are raping our society. And there's not a goddamn thing we can do about it. It doesn't matter who we are, what we do, what position we hold. Corporations will keep shoving their dicks right into our consumer ass. And they will keep on grinding until they bust their load all up in there. Well, I think that's about all I have time for. Thanks for listening. This has been Bottom of the Barrel, but I may be changing. I may be changing the name to Me, Myself, and I. I kind of like the ring of that better. And besides, I found out recently that there's another podcast called Bottom of the Barrel on YouTube. There might also be one for Me, Myself, and I. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this this video. This not video. This sound track. Thanks for listening, and have yourself a fantastic day. Yes.